A.
This is Ryan Swan, head men's soccer coach at the Drury University Panthers. Just returned from Madrid, Spain with our team. We were over there for 10 days on a pre-season trip. While we were there, we did a little sightseeing, but most importantly, we got to play 3 competitive matches, got some training from a Spanish Federation coach, and got a little time together to do some bonding ahead of this year's season. While we were there, we did one session with Gonzalo Consejo as our coach. He kind of introduced us to the Spanish style of play, which was a bit of a challenge to the guys. It was a lot of similar things that we do with the team currently, but then with a little Spanish flavour thrown in there as well. So it was good. It was a good challenge, and I think there were some things that the players and the coaches took from that. Our first game of the trip was arguably our toughest game. It was against Atletico Madrid's youth team. Atletico Madrid, of course, are in the La Liga, the top league in Spain, and from a technical perspective, their team were absolutely fantastic, and came out and they scored a couple of goals on us in the first half. Second half was very even. I thought the guys were outstanding, and then we gave up a goal late in the game. So lost 3-0 to Atletico, but it was a real eye opener for the guys about the caliber of player in Spain and things that we need to work on to kind of get to the next level as a team. We talked with Gonzalo about things that had gone well and hadn't gone well with the team, and he introduced us to some more things training wise. I think that really helped us prepare for our next 2 games. Our second game against Deportivo Lagunes, we won 2-0 and really were dominant through the whole game there. Mike Udy scoring 2 goals in that game, and it was really a very good performance overall. And then our last game against, there's zero chance I'll get the pronunciation right, but Maraja Honda, also a professional team in Spain, and we beat them 2-1 in a little bit of a testy game and a very competitive game there. But Mike Udy and Nick Aman scoring the goals, and again in a very good performance. On top of the games, we got to do some great cultural things in Madrid. We went to Toledo, which is the ancient capital of Spain, and Saragovia, which is, they're known for, 1, their Roman aqueducts, and 2, their suckling pig, and that was a bit of a challenge for those of us appetite wise to see a pig spread out on the table in front of you getting chopped up. So I went ahead and avoided that completely, and the guys that got hooves on their plate told me it was quite an experience. In addition to that, we went to a bullfight in Madrid. One of these things that, ethically and morally we had questions about going in, but felt since we were there we should try it. One guy didn't make it through the warm-up stages. He left feeling a little queasy, and after 2 fights, we call them fights, it was 5 against 1, and the bull lost every time. We got out of the way and kind of left him to it. But it was an interesting experience, and speaking to the Spaniards after it, they were saying things like, it's interesting, the Spaniards root for the Matadors and the foreigners root for the Bulls, and that's kind of what it was on our end. We were all kind of rooting for the Bull a little bit and cheering when he got a touch in. But really a fantastic experience overall. I think the guys learned a lot about a different culture. They learned a lot about themselves as a team, and we got to work on a lot of things in there. So really excellent time. We had 10 parents with us. Parents had an excellent time watching the games, touring the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium of Real Madrid, and some parents and players went along up to Barcelona on the high-speed train and toured Camp Nou in Barcelona as well. So really a great trip, both from a soccer perspective and a cultural perspective, and hopefully it prepares us coming into the season, that everyone, all the returners are kind of have gone through this experience, that it will have bonded them. Let us work on a few things during the games, and obviously from a fitness stand, it's given us a little bit of a head start. So really excited about working with these guys. I think they represented themselves and represented the team and the university to the highest order, and I'm very proud of how they did over there, both on and off the field, and just really excited about the coming season.